His name is Patrick Smith. Patrick, can you hear me, sir?
Hey, everybody.
There he is.
There is he.
There is he. Welcome. We got some big, exciting stuff we're talking about here today. We're talking about buying crypto. And I know this is your wheelhouse. You've trained me. You've taught me a few things on this. So I figure give everyone a chance to come out and hear some of the things that you've said, being out there talking about these things. If you're watching this right now, do me a favor, hit like, hit share, put the information out there because this is some valuable information. It's some good stuff out there. Take the time, share it with somebody you care about. Because this is some life-changing stuff. You and I have been talking for a while now about crypto and about different things going on, and man, there's so much out there, Patrick. When it comes down to it, for you, how do you define what is cryptocurrency?
Well, everybody got a lot of different ideas about crypto. My own personal definition of crypto is crypto. Look, digital currency. Worldwide, no more money. It's all about digitization. That really is what crypto means. That means that dollar is going away. You no longer need to have a credit card. You will be able to just show your doggy coin, your Dodge coin, your crypto coin, you know what? Even a PTP coin for merchandise, for services, whatever needs to be rendered. That's the way we going, Mark. That is really what the cryptocurrency game is all about. It's all digital.
It is, and I love that you mentioned the PTP coin. Is that something you got going right now in the PTP Trading Group? Is that? I love that you bring it up. And this is how you and I met. You run the PTP Trading and Investing Group, where you take people from average Joes to heroes when it comes to money. It's amazing what you do in that group. But yes. I love that you brought up, hey, I could start a PTP coin. I could start a next gen coin.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
we can go build whatever we want on it. When people talk about what crypto is, it's not like it's, some big, crazy, fancy idea out there. And I think that's also why people got to be careful, in this, because there's a lot of stuff out there that's both good and bad when it comes to these things. So like, you got the main coins and you got the altcoins.
Yes.
What's the difference between like the main coin and the altcoin?
It's almost as though what's the difference between Jules, Osco Drugs, and Aldi's? Okay. But guess what? Guess what they both do? They have a use, they serve a purpose in its proper place, in its category. So we're not going to get it all twisted. We're going to bring Wall Street to our street so we can understand how this thing works. And for the difference between cryptocurrency, altcoins, digital coins, it's the same. It's an all-star old school gym shoe versus Nike. That's the difference. And where it's accepted.
I love that. You're 100% right on that. Like that. I love the idea of like Nike. It's like buying Nike or else it's the old school. Like we're just Converse playing that. I want to get me some Converse coins.
Get some Converse. Well, all right, we'll replace it. Well, Converse All Stars is the same.
I'm getting older now, man. I wear my New Balances now like an old man.
It's all good. Hey, the older we get, sometimes things it's all there, but it just calls. Sometimes it calls up to memory something different, but it means the same thing.
Absolutely. And as we're talking today, I do want to put it out there. Everything we're talking about today, this is for educational purposes only. You and I, we're not going to tell people what to buy. And I think that's the biggest question we get. I know I get it anyway.
Yep.
Well, what do you think of this coin? Should I buy this coin? Should I not buy this coin? And I find that the how is way more important than the what. And we'll talk about some what. We're going to talk about a few coins here today, but nothing that we do here, nothing that we're going to say is literally a recommendation to buy anything. But having said that, I'm not going to ask you, Patrick, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get going. How do I buy cryptocurrency? What do I got to do?
Well, personally, first thing you want to do is, like you just said, know why and what you're buying. And so one of the, everything's on the internet. So trust but verify. Do your research. Go look it up. See what it's saying. What is crypto? How does it work? What's the game plan? If I buy this, how does it work on that particular platform? The number one thing that you should be asking yourself is, there's two things, two pivotal points. One, about whatever it is that you're getting ready to get into. Secondly, know thy platform. You got to know the ins and outs of that particular platform. You got to know how it works. And you definitely want to know to make sure that you're protected.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So there's a ton of different platforms out there. I got my favorite. We're going to talk about, I use screenshots from my favorite one out there. What do you recommend, or what do you look for in a platform? What's most important to you when you get a platform?
Most important is security, cyber security. And then what happens? Do I get my crypto, digital coin, whatever it is? Is it FDIC approved? Can I get it back if it's stolen from me? And we have these because it's true. Anything can happen. Yeah. Maybe I'm on a platform that I don't own the keys to, such as a Robinhood. Who owns that? Well, Robinhood is the owner of it. I'm just borrowing what? I'm just borrowing their platform, their use, but it's still delegated to me. Remember, keyword, delegated to King Patrick, but it doesn't necessarily mean I own it. That's the difference between a platform that is giving you the opportunity, that's giving you rights to purchase it on their platform, but do you outright own it? You better read the guidelines and the rules and regulations to make sure, because that's just saying, well, you know what? I just loaned this to you under these circumstances, under my declarations, under my guidelines. I'll give you access and rights to it, a certain percentage, but doesn't necessarily mean you own it outright. So that means if I own that $1, that dollar belongs to me. I can take it, I can spend it, I can do whatever I want to with it. Or do I buy it, and then if I own it, if I get ready to sell it, do I get the whole $1? Or do I get 90 cents of the $1? Or do I get 70 cents of the $1? Or do I get 60 cents of the $1? You better know that.
Yeah.
You want to know it.
And I look at that stuff too when it comes to fees. That was, You've been coaching me on the crypto and talking about the crypto. What's the one thing I always talk to you about? What's the thing comes up every time? I talk about them fees.
What they say, them fees. How much is it costing you, King Patrick? What? Oh, well, it's costly. It's costing me to buy it a certain amount. Hey, that King Mark would say that needs to be in my pocket, not their pocket. And so it does due diligence to do your homework. And then if you caught in somewhere where it's got high fees, then okay, just start roaming around, start doing your due diligence, trust but verify, and see where there's a safe place to make your transaction, because everything out there ain't safe. Okay, so you want to do that homework, you want to do your due diligence, and most of all, you want to be very comfortable where you are trading. You're on that particular platform, knowing the rules and regulations, so you don't get handcuffed, like, oh man, but I didn't know that. Well, it's in the rules and regulations. You can buy it here, but I want half of it when you sell it.
That's it. That's exactly what I was going to tell you on here as we're looking at it. I switched platforms earlier this year from where I first started. Where I first started, I was paying 2.5% per side of the trade. So 2.5 to get in and 2.5 to get out.
Now, I'm down. Money guy right here, y'all. This is the money man right here. So what
we're gonna have a real conversation for a second. Well, think of it this way: if I buy Bitcoin at 55,000, just for me to break even, it's got to go up to 57.8. Just for me to break even on my fees. And so that's where, you and I I pushed through, I tried to find the research. I looked at a bunch of different ones. I looked at Binance, I looked at CoinBase, and I, me, we're going to look at it today. I use Coinbase Pro for all my trades and put it out there. But I mean, if I'm down to half a point, I'm putting 4% in my pocket right off the bat. So it's, you know, you need to make sure it's safe. Like what you said, it's all about safety. And for me, it's all about fees. Get my fees low as long as I know it's safe. Like I agree with you. Safety number one. I ain't disagreeing on that. But once I know if I'm comparing platforms, how cheap can you get it for me? I don't need to pay a bunch of middleman money, you know? So absolutely. Well, let's do this.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that point.
Let's look at some trades that actually we're going through, because we put it out there in the teaser that there's some new coins coming to CoinBase tomorrow. Okay, you got Cartesi, iExec, Mirror Protocol, and Tellor. We got some coming out, and some came out last month. And this is the reason why we're doing the special event here with Special Money Talks, is because this is a huge opportunity for the community, for your community, for my community, for you out there sitting here watching this. There's an opportunity. We want to break down what that is and how that works in a detail. So, Patrick, if you care, I'm going to pull up my some of the trades that I made last month with some of the ones that went live. You mind if I pull that up here?
Yeah, go ahead, share.
All right, let me get this here. So the first one we got on here is OGN. It's a type of altcoin. And I got my banner going at the bottom. We're not telling you to go buy OGN. You got to make a decision for you. No, I'm going to tell you what I did for me. Okay. You can see in the bottom right corner, these are the trades that went through for me when it comes to OGN. Now it came out, it popped up high. It went really, really, really well. Okay. And then it trickled down and came back up, and you got to watch what happens on there. So I traded in, I got out. This was kind of one that I traded back and forth, and I ended up making 13 coins for free. Now, I didn't buy and hold. I didn't stay in. I didn't do anything with it. I started the day with $100, ended the day with $100 and 13 coins. Okay? This was an easy one to try to hop in. What's up?
Kmart, explain 13 points to the viewers.
Okay, so right now, the coin's trading at $1.73. So we do just some quick math on it here. Let me grab it here. You know, I'm going to zoom this in a little bit more. We're going to go away here for a second. That didn't make it any better. Let's zoom in a little more.
Okay.
There we go. So right now it's trading at 173. 1.73 times the 13 coins that I made. So I made $22 off of the money that I put in as of right now. So I don't trade to put $100 in and get $110 back out. I trade, put $100 in, get $100 back out, and then keep whatever's remaining in coin. And at the bottom of the screen here, can I scroll this down so you can see it? I don't think so. I got to zoom it out a little bit. At the bottom of the screen, you can see on here the trades that I had made. I bought in 54. I bought out at 48. So basically, if you look at it up here, you know, I bought in here. I traded out right around here. Now, I don't ever hit the high highs and I never hit the low lows. I just want to play the medium activity. And that's what I work on with OGN. This is a normal trading. But the reason why the opportunity is here, I'm going to hop over to one more. This is fourth. Now, you're going to see something very different about this one. What happened the day it went live? What do you see here, Patrick? Right here in the middle. What happened that first day?
Yep.
And then it normalized right around here. Okay. I don't know if you can see it too well. Can you see on here what the trade is? Or is that too small?
Let me blow it up. That's a little, I gotta blow it up.
No, I can't. It's going to hide. Okay, so we are talking. Let me get the right ticker up here. We're talking fourth now. So if you can zoom in and see it, I bought it at $1.61. I'm sorry, I bought at $38 a share, or coin, should say, not share. I'm talking stock. Sorry, guys. And I sold it at 62. I did it. That was a same day trade. In at 38, out at 62. I caught that big upswing. And I just let it ride then. I got 1/4 coin for free. Literally cost me nothing, in and out. This is the strategy that I'd recommend as we're going through and look at this. If you're going to hop in, you can buy and hold for a while, or you can hop in and hop out. Now, all these prices, these screenshots were taken from earlier today, but I want to show you that it doesn't always work this way. One more here for you. And this is where, Patrick, your strategy plays really well to this. Let me grab, it is BAT, B-A-T. I hopped in and I hopped out. I made nothing on this. I got no coins. I tried to survive, and I said I made money on fourth. I made money on OGN. I'm just going to break even on this one. Had I held, this is I bought at $1.17 at $1.27. I sold at $1.20, $1.24. So I kind of just broke even across them. Had I held, I mean, look, today it's trading at 135. So we don't always know. Look at what happened that first day. Look at this right here. It started out here, dropping all the way down, right? We don't know when these coins go live what's going to happen with them. We got to use wisdom. We got to know what we're doing, what we're saying when it comes to these new coins that are coming out. But I want to just kind of take a minute and share with people. This is an opportunity. Figure out what your game is, and then know what you're going to do with it. So if you want to go into a CTSI, you want to go into RLC, tomorrow, some people are going to wake up and make 10, 20% in a day. Some people are going to wake up and make 50% a day. Other people are going to lose 50% in a day, right? That's the name of the stock market, right? Or the coin market, right? How do you position yourself, Patrick? What do you recommend in these kind of situations to try to position yourself for these coins? Oh, did I lose you? I got a frozen face on here right now. I'll tell you at least what I look at when we're going through and picking these coins and putting things out there. For me, it is get your coins in the right spot. Here, let's do this. See if this will. Nope. Okay, we'll wait. Patrick, hop back on a minute. Best thing you can do is know right off the bat what your out is going to be. Are you going to try to double up? Are you going to get 10% and get in and get out? What's it going to be? There's going to be money to be made, but you got to know where that's at. You got to know what your end game is prior to hopping in. Keep that in mind as you're going through and doing this. Lot of coins going out there. And again, we are not telling you to go buy these. Okay, this is not investment advice. This is not financial advice. We're just making you aware of an opportunity that's out there, and make sure you're on a great platform. Just like what Patrick was talking about there, you want to make sure you're on one that's secure, that it's your money. Okay. The second thing, find out with these guys what's available. Do the research out there. In fact, while we're waiting for Patrick, I'm going to pull this up here so you can see. Let's do a screen share here. Share. Boom. These are the ones that are going live. You can actually go to CoinBase.com. And again, I use Coinbase Pro. I don't use actual Coinbase. So you're going to see just a little bit on here. You can go in here and click on these coins. Portfolio trade. Let's go pick one of these that's going live. Let's pick CTSI. Right now it says not tradable. Tomorrow it will show tradable on there. Right here's a little write-up about the company. You can go to its website here. You can pull up the white paper and see everything that's on there. Everything you need to see about this, make an informed decision, you can do here on a site like Coinbase. And I encourage you, take the time, do the research, make sure you know what you're getting into before you buy it. But if you can hop in, man, good time to hop in, good time to do that, as long as you know what the potential risk. Now, never put money in you can't afford to lose. This is all very speculative, okay? And make sure you're tracking well on that. But obviously, you see some of the other reports out there, some of the other things, what can happen on the first day of trading. Be aware, we got 4 that are going live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time out there for these guys. So we got this one set up. We can show you the, Cartesi. Go take a look, see what it is on there. Be careful about the sites that just go and pump. There's a lot of things out there where people can just go and talk a big game and talk about how great it is and then sell it off right away. You want to watch those. You want to protect yourself from those. You don't need, always know the minute you push the buy button, when you're going to push the sell button. Always know that. Okay, that's my one gem of advice as you guys are going through this and doing it. But yeah, keep an eye on it. Know what's happening. Know where you're at. Do your research, and yeah, go out there and find ways to make a little more. Now, I'll tell you guys, as we're doing this, Patrick and I are going to be doing a little bit more. If you guys have questions about this, if this sparks something in your brain and you want us to answer it, I'm going to give you the ability to send questions to us at Money Talks at Next Gen Budget. If there's a topic you want us to discuss, to go over, engage on, by all means, send us the questions, send us those out there. We'd love to have conversations with you. Patrick is our Make More specialist. He is specially gifted at helping people make more money. I am a Keep More specialist. I help people keep more money. And between the two of us, we can help people get to a better place and do good with money. So excited for it. If you guys have any questions on that, we'd love to be able to answer them for you. Or just in money in general, investing in general, anything about the things we're talking about, send them over to us. We'll use them for future shows. Patrick and I are going to be growing out our own little conversation as over the next couple months. Keep your eyes out, keep your ears open for those things, okay? All right, guys, that's it. Special edition of Next Gen Money Talks. My name is Mark Dooley. Thank you so much for coming here this evening. I love when I see people doing good with money. Doing good with money looks like jobs and better jobs, raises and bonuses, positions and promotions, provisions and resources, checks in the mail, finding money, and debts paid off so that you have more than enough to dent the universe in the way that you were called to. Thank you so much for joining me. We will see you next week. Actually, no, we'll see you Friday. This is a Wednesday, so I will see you in 2 days. We're going to keep our conversation going about credit. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.